breaking developments now coming in. In fact, these are some visuals that are now coming in from Chittorgarh. You have the Prime Minister on your screens visiting a temple, offering prayers. Remember, the Prime Minister is already on multiple visits to poll-bound states. Later in the day also, he will be continuing his trip. Right now, these are visuals that are in fact coming in from Chittorgarh. Let's try and dip in and listen in. As we pointed out, these are visuals that are now coming in from Chittorgarh in a temple. This is from Rajasthan. This is a poll-bound state. The Prime Minister is in Rajasthan later in the day. In fact, will be in Madhya Pradesh somewhere around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Remember, we've already seen a political war of words as far as what's happening in Rajasthan. Just last week, you'd gotten views coming in from the Rajasthan Chief Minister, Ashok Gehlot, who in fact had hit out at the multiple visits that had been made by the Vice President, questioning the timing of these visits. But let's understand what's the plan as far as the BJP is concerned. We have Payal Mehta now joining us on the broadcast. Payal, first help us understand what is the day going to look like as far as the Prime Minister is concerned.
Well, the Prime Minister is going to spend his 2nd of October on a poll spree, given the fact that he's now in Rajasthan, and after which he'll go to Gwalior to attend the Karyakarta Mahakumbh that is really happening over there as well. So it's quite a busy day. The day started early in the morning with the Prime Minister visiting Rajghat, and followed by Vijay Ghat, where he paid tributes to Mahatma Gandhi and Lal Bahadur Shastri as well. So obviously, these are the election states that are extremely important as far as BJP's fortunes are concerned. These are the elections that are happening in the Hindi heartland. And why is Madhya Pradesh important? Because Madhya Pradesh is BJP's oldest organization, Ridhima. That's where Shivraj Singh is probably one of the longest serving chief ministers across the country, and probably one of the longest in the BJP ruled states as well. So that's where it really stands. They're looking at a change of fortune as far as Rajasthan is concerned, and that's one of the reasons there'll be more and more visits by the Prime Minister himself, because he's BJP's biggest face, biggest star campaigner. So today in Chittorgarh and followed by Gwalior.
Payal, I also want to understand the focus as far as the BJP is concerned. What are the kind of issues that they want to bring up, specifically as far as Rajasthan is concerned? Just last week, you had a reaction that was coming in from the Rajasthan Chief Minister, who had raised questions on the multiple visits as far as the Vice President is concerned, raising questions whether he is behaving in a bipartisan manner or not. So what are the specific issues that the BJP wants to raise as far as Rajasthan is concerned?
Well, the BJP essentially will say that it has been a corrupt dog, where there has been no symmetry between the government officials, and the fallout between Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot was there for everybody to see. But most importantly, what the BJP will raise is that Rajasthan is a state where women took a lot of pride, and they made a lot of sacrifices for their pride. But what's really happening in Rajasthan is only crime against women, and that's something which the BJP is likely to highlight in a big way of sorts, because you've seen some gory incidents come to the fore of the recent one on the attack on women, killing them, raping them, then distorting them. So all of these issues are something the BJP will raise. The central government has proven track record in the last 9 years. I'm looking at the third term in the government next year as well. So Double Engine Sarkar is benefit what the government has done in terms of Rajasthan, whether it's sports, infrastructure development, whether it's bringing state-of-the-art development to the fore, benefit for the farmer. Now that the women's reservation bill is also a reality, something which the Prime Minister is definitely going to highlight in his speech today.
Specifically as the visuals that we are seeing, Payal, he is currently at the Savaria temple, if I understand this correctly. Where does he go from here?
From there on, he'll be addressing, a rally as far as Chittorgarh is concerned. But there are a number of government programs that are also in the fray, so obviously he'll be making those announcements as well. After which, like I said, he will be on his way to Gwalior. There's a Mahakumbh of the Karyakarta is there, which essentially marks the culmination of a number of rallies that have been happening in Madhya Pradesh. So, Jan Ashirwad rally in Madhya Pradesh has been happening, and Jan Akrosh rallies have been happening in Rajasthan as well. So, the Union Home Minister Amit Shah also visited there last week. We've also seen a visit, coming in from JP Nadda, BJP's national president of go back to the state. Yesterday, the entire unit central had met at the BJP headquarters to discuss more than 65 seats as far as its fortune in Rajasthan is concerned. Remember, it's a 200-seat assembly. and they are very, very confident that they will be able to break that bastion because Rajasthan has a peculiar, history, Ridhima. Rajasthan has always seen alternate governments come in, and no government has essentially been able to replace its term for the second term. Will Ashok Gehlot be able to break that breach? That's something which remains to be seen.
Payal, as you pointed out that this is going to be a busy day as far as the Prime Minister is concerned. From here, he then goes on to Gwalior as well. For the BJP, it's always said that this is a party that's in election mode 24/7. They don't leave anything for the last minute. So what are the kind of plans? Are we going to see these visits only increase in the next few weeks and months?
Yes, BJP is the trio has been keeping the party workers engaged all the time, and that is one of the reasons that this party probably in the midst of 2021 or 22 had already started planning for 2024. That's why you saw the focus on the weak Lok Sabha seats. You know, the 200 Lok Sabha seats that were identified as the weak Lok Sabha seats, and Lok Sabha pravasas have been happening. Amit Shah has been doing his pravas, JP Nadda has been doing his pravas. There are people who have been made charges over there, and they are focusing on these seats as well. So BJP, likes to prepare well in advance, likes to keep itself ahead of the times, ahead of the schedule, and that is something which is very, very peculiar this time around, at least as far as the electoral fortunes are concerned. Never in the history of BJP, Ridhima, has the BJP ever announced its tickets in advance.
Yeah.
But there you go, more than 80 seats announced in Madhya Pradesh, 21 announced in Chhattisgarh. We are awaiting to see if they actually make any inroads or announce anything in Rajasthan before the Shraddh period.
Okay. Payal, unfortunately, we seem to be losing that line with you, but keep a close eye on all those developments for us.